Did it again. This a little bit more impact on the economy, and we're going to venture over the economy. We have 12.1 million jobs have been developed because of venture capitalists. That's 11% of the total market of the U.S. market. We have $2.9 trillion in revenue, and that equates to approximately 20.1% of the GDP. If you look back over from 1970 to 2008, venture capitalist firms have invested $456 billion. That payoff is around $6 trillion. So that's around a 600% return. And that's just simple math. But it gives you an idea of the power that venture capitalist firms do have. This is a nice graph by Josh Lerner. And actually, these blue graphs are recession dates. That's not Josh didn't put that in there. Mr. Lerner didn't. I put that in there to kind of depict or see if there's some trend to venture capitalist funding and recessionary periods. There tends to be a little bit of downslope on a few of them. You know, right there doesn't really seem to be, but you know, I'd say 4 out of 6 is not bad. So there tends to be a little trend there. What I suggest is a little bit more further research on that area and see if it really does tie venture capitalist funding to recessionary periods. The impact of innovation. Salesi analyzed the importance of venture capitalist-backed companies. What he did is he took a bunch of firms, some venture capitalist firms, some non-venture capitalists, looked at them at the IPO stage, which ones had the higher return. The venture capitalist firms did have the higher return. Similar study, but longer in duration, was Rob and Gompers. They did the same thing, found the same significant level that venture capitalist firms did perform better over the duration, 44% over 5 years compared to 22% of non-venture capitalist firms. Conway and Everson determined that patent rights is significant to increasing innovation. That's key right there, is that if we want patents, if we think patents is crucial, then the next statement is a little bit more powerful. Coulter and Werner reported that venture-backed firms are 3 times more likely to submit a patent reviewed against similar non-venture-backed firms. So they're 3 times more likely. That's saying that if I have a venture capitalist firm, I am 3 times more likely than a non-venture to submit. One thing they did look at as well is that, okay, are these just patents or are they to mean something? What they also study is litigation of those patents. Those patents are highly litigated, which kind of says that they are important. You're not going to litigate something that's not important. So it kind of ties into the power of innovation. Now we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to talk about Chinese. Chinese are an importer of technology. They rely on North America. Venture firms do not have an easy exit. One of the exit strategies that they have in the United States is IPOs. Firm goes public, I sell my shares, and we're good. Or it's acquired by another company. The government is actually performing the function of the venture capitalists. This causes confusion for a lot of people because they believe that the government is not efficient in selecting the most or the highly innovative firms to grow the economy. But they are moving up in the world, the patent rankings. They moved from 57th in 2000 to 18th in 2005. The problem is those patents are more process design as opposed to technology. So they're not developing technology. This is a serious concern for the Chinese right now. They're relying on the North American. That's great as long as we continue to innovate. France, another example. Venture capitalist firms do not invest in the innovator. One of the problems they have in France is they have a floor and a ceiling. So if you're below that floor, you're not getting any funding. If you're above the ceiling, you're not getting any funding. Well, there's 3 types of entrepreneurs that aren't getting any funding. We have the radical, innovative, that's going to take a long time to develop. They're not getting the funding because it costs too much. We have not enough capital to generate the money desired. So they're just above that floor threshold, but they're not generating the return that they want, so they're not innovating them. And the third category is there's just not enough growth. It doesn't mean they're not important because that's a huge employment sector for France, but they're just not innovating, or they're just not supporting the entrepreneur. Coming to conclusion, a few things I addressed briefly. I apologize for my flakiness at the beginning, but human capital. The investment in resources is crucial to the venture capitalist and the entrepreneur, as long as they view it as a partnership. Filling the money gap is another need, the funding gap. If the venture capitalist is not there, we have 2 stages of development for the entrepreneur that's not getting the necessary money. Patent increases. As we see the patents go up, innovation goes up, and venture capitalist-backed firms are more likely to submit patents. And the lack of hindering government regulations. 2 examples of the reason why I brought Chinese and France in there is because doing my research, I realized that government does play a crucial role, and as long as they're not hindering. So by allowing the private firms to do what they need to do in the United States, we have an innovative society that is venture-backed. Is there any questions? Yes, Charles. Yes.